やー、こんばんは。こんかぼ、なんだっけ、こんかぼちゃとか、こんぼちゃとか。こんぼちゃ sounds like こんぶちゃ。Good evening, good evening. To Exiled Sun Raven Vtuber Yatano Hakuya. Back after the 1 hour break session we had. How's it going? I don't think I even turned off my OBS. No, I did turn off my my VTS for a little bit. How's it going, guys? Hello there, Kiara. What's up? We're here to play the kabocha game. It's not the watermelon game anymore. It's not the suika game anymore. It's the kabocha game. How's it going, guys? I hope that little break you had was very nice. I hope you guys checked out the Niji Sanji debuts. They just ended like a minute or two ago. I certainly had very strong feelings about it. I was I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I started crying. I started crying in the middle of it. This wave especially seems very special. To me, at least. The lore videos were amazing. They were so good. I loved how Kunai, I loved how she did the same thing as a lot of other Niji Sanji EN members, where she got like a manga done, right? Except instead of taking it all serious and stuff, she made it all just jokes. She even turned her entire costume into a joke. Her kunais are made of plastic. They're not even real. I can bet you that her mama had no idea. You know, that the staff-sans, the managers, had no idea she was gonna do something like this. I think that they thought they were gonna market her completely straight as this ninja girl. But that's not what happened at all. That was amazing. I loved the 10-second beginning part of oh my god, I'm not getting their names. Shoot, what was it? What? My name? My name? Oh my god, I don't remember their names. What were their names? What were their names? I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? Shoot. What was her name? Guys, what was her name? What was her name? What was the girl's name? With the great big shield and the big sword and the... Actually, I think they all have masks, don't they? I was about to say masks. But she did the Skyrim joke and it was killing me inside. Guys, what was her name? What was her name, guys? Victoria. That's the one. Victoria. The Skyrim joke. She never even played Skyrim. What the hell? I love the beginning she had there with the... What was it? The robot voice and like just making fun of the formula about all the slideshows, the PowerPoints. I loved all her little doodles. They were really... I think... Did she do them herself? Because her doodles were very, very, very cute. I don't know. And like the portrait where she... what was it? Avatar goes here. Dummy. Oh no. She was very clever. I liked that a lot. I liked that she has a lot of... She could speak... Was it 2 different kinds of Chinese? That was pretty cool. You know, she felt like a very... I'm not gonna lie, she felt very typical Asian art nerdy girl. And I've known a lot of those types. So, how do I say it? I've gotten very, I don't want to say acquainted, that's too close. I've gotten very used to being around people like that. It feels very, very natural. Oh my gosh, this water is way too hot. You must have heard the steam that was going on when I was pouring it earlier. This water is way too hot. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was crying during their debuts. But I don't know, my hands and my legs, they just feel very cold today. It might just be because today's a very cold day. But I'm wearing quite a lot and I still feel cold. I still feel cold. I thought that was tea. I mean, I do like tea, but I prefer hot water because tea just makes me go to the bathroom too much. And I don't think you guys want, you know, you don't want Hakuya to just leave you alone every 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. Router helmet. I did like it. I liked it a lot. Victoria was really cool. I don't know why though. I can't remember the name Victoria. I've known a lot of people named Victoria in the past, and for some reason they can never stay in my mind, their names at least. There must be some deep-seated trauma somewhere with people, with girls named Victoria. And then there was Claude, the big magic claws. Did he even have a PowerPoint? I don't think he did. PowerPoints are overrated. PowerPoints are completely just overrated. But he had a lot of charm, I think. He was very charismatic. I would like to be like that, but I don't think I'm quite suited to be that kind of person. I'm very different. Hakuya is built different. I'm not coded like that. Oh, what's this? Our pair is not very happy. He's kind of pouting. I wish I could make that face. I'll have to ask Min's mama. I'll have to ask Min's mama to draw that kind of face next time, so that Ham Papa can break it. Every time I think that Nijisanji makes a new wave, I get a little bit more, how do I say it, self-conscious. I feel like I should be doing so much more. Like what I have right now, I love it, right? I love you guys, but it's not enough. I'm surprisingly, you know, even though I seem so quiet of a person, I'm actually incredibly ambitious. I desire to be at the top. I don't know if I deserve to be at the top, but in the first place, there's no such thing as deserving. You know, effort is not equally rewarded in this world. Sometimes people just happen upon success. And this isn't their fault. This is just... the world is random. We hope that it's not random, but it is incredibly random. Alright, put this strawberry here. And I can try my best to plan out these fruits. But sometimes they just bounce in ways that you can't predict. And how do we deal with that exactly? What do we do? That was an amazing debut, right, Dank? It was an amazing debut. I'm gonna be honest, with a lot of the Nijisanji debuts, I was not too impressed. But this one was very nice. This one felt different to me. Gosh, do I sound elitist when I say that? Oh, that Hakuya, those debuts weren't good enough for him. People will say that about me, maybe. He thinks he's too good for so-and-so generation. Let's see what we can do. Cherry there. Not the result I was hoping for. But it is fine. Oh, look at that pineapple! Look at that pineapple. He looks very scared. I wonder what he's scared of. Like all the smaller fruits, right? They're still the same. But for some reason, pear and pineapple are very stressed out. You know, I've actually been thinking, and I put it on the shelf for quite a while, but Maybe I should do a little fake debut. Not a true debut. I don't have the resources for that yet. You know, when I debut, I want it to be special because it'll mean that I can go full time with streaming. I'm very proper like that. But maybe I can do a fake debut where I can properly introduce myself because I've never done that. I mean, you guys know me, but you don't really know me, you know? Do you know what I mean? You know me, but you don't really know me. I've never told you about myself using a PowerPoint. That's how you introduce yourself, don't you know? Come on. Come on, Grape, go in there. Wonderful. Can you say you really know someone if you've ever even read their PowerPoint? Can you truly say you've known someone? I don't think so. Unless you've read some like Facebook profile with all of their personal information, can you really say you know them? Can you say you really know you trust them? You know? How do you know they're not like Rachel and Nick? Just cheating behind your back, having an affair. You don't know, that's why. You just don't know. Make sure everyone knows your dislikes so they can send you all of it for your birthday. Yeah. I mean, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Why would you suggest such a thing? Delicious. Very, very good. Now what can we do next? That over there. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a double mistake. Now let's fix that mistake. Oh no. That strawberry's in the way. Because Alira dislikes so much Akechi, so people paid him to wish her happy birthday. Who's Akechi? Remind me. Remind me who Akechi is. I don't quite remember who that is. Oh, I missed. No, this is not what I asked for. No, it is not. Why are they giving us so many grapes? They're all sour grapes too. I don't like sour grapes. I prefer sweet grapes. Very good. No. Then, what do we do next? We messed up. We messed up. We messed up. We double messed up. Don't worry, I can fix this, guys. I can fix this, just like I fixed Eric's marriage. Except, let's be honest, that didn't happen. Nothing was fixing that. Go here. Yeah. Not even God could save that. Not even a life-threatening situation with ancient alien vampires could fix that marriage. let's see. What do we have next? What can we do next? I just noticed we have 2 pineapples, don't we? I can fix them. Right, Poke? You think you can fix them? But that's not how it works. Like, just... If you watched Claude's debut, you just know. You can't fix him. There's no fixing him. He doesn't want to be fixed. You know, Victoria and Kunai, they don't need to be fixed. They're pretty well adjusted. But Claude, and that guy, there's no fixing him. But why would you want to? It's perfect the way he is. Gonna push that to the side. What's gonna happen next is nothing good. Disappointing. Come on. Oh, so close. Very close. But no cigar. What's going on here? Why does it keep giving me the big fruits? Give me some smaller ones. I swear. Okay, it's a little bit better. We can go smaller though, right? It's gonna fall down there no matter what, isn't it? Put it on this side. Put this here. There. There we go, a cherry, just what we asked for. I mean, I didn't ask for real, but like, I was thinking about it. That's close enough. How do we fix this? Hello there, Cyan. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've enjoyed your night so far. I was crying for quite a bit, so... I was crying for quite a bit. So, but my hands have warmed up. Maybe it's because of all that really hot water I was drinking. My hands have finally warmed up. Maybe all that crying helped. Don't be scared, don't be scared. I swear I'm perfectly of sound mental health. Nothing like a good cry to fix your what exactly? Guys, what do I do? I've got all these pineapples and big fruit, but nothing's going together. How do we fix this? Is this even fixable?もうなんでだよクソ。このクソが。Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If I put this orange here, I'm probably gonna die. I don't have much of a choice though. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. The peach can touch the pineapple? Yeah. We want the pineapples touching the pineapples and the peaches touching the peaches, but that's not happening. I mean, that happened, but not what we were aiming for. Well, I guess we were trying to aim for 3,000, but you know, maybe that was too ambitious. Let's try to get a pumpkin for tonight. Let's try to get a pumpkin. It's fine, you were close. Hello there, Pog Kitty. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you were watching the Niji-Sanji EN stream, the watch-along for the debuts with Maria and Luca, but 5 minutes in, Luca said Pog so many times that it was already enough for my yearly quota of Pogs. I'm not much of a Pog person, so it was very overwhelming for me. That much Pog stimulation. Pogmulation. This goes here. That there. Hope you've been having a good night. I know a lot of other people were very emotional watching that debut. What was his name? Domo, the infamous Domo. He was very emotional, I heard, when he was watching the debuts. That man has a heart of gold, I tell you. Even though he seems so standoffish sometimes. Peak Pog levels unreached by Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? I'm scared. I'm being terrorized by Chuck E. Cheese and Pog. At least I'm getting better at starting these, I think. This here, put this there, put this here, and put the... we don't want this here actually. Where can we put this so that it doesn't touch anything? Too many of these crepes. Oh, perfect. Wasn't even aiming for that. Oh, oops. Unfortunate. Double unfortunate. I very much do like that Claude is into voice acting and audio equipment. I didn't tell you that about myself, guys. I'm very much an audio nerd. And I guess something like him having some, what is it, dysmorphia about his voice. He doesn't like his own voice, which is very common, I think, when it comes to people in, ironically, in the voice acting world. People who haven't I guess, really made it out there, who haven't become the great greats, it's very common for them to not enjoy their own voices. When you become an extremely famous voice actor, you have to become confident in yourself, because the confidence is part of the performance. If you ever go to any, I guess, anime convention and there's like a guest voice actor there, the voice actors, they're always extremely enthusiastic. They're always very in your face about it. They're always very proud of their performances. I have something about that, and I think what's common with a lot of people who are very into, who do voices and are like really into audio equipment, is that they're, in a way, they're trying to supplant their the fact that they don't like their own voices by getting better equipment in the hopes that it will make them sound better. And you know what? I will tell you, like, people will be like, no, don't spend money on expensive equipment, just work on yourself. And okay, yes, you can have that sort of advice, but for me personally, I found that until I had the right microphone, I did not like my own voice. I'll be completely straight with you guys. Until I had this microphone that I'm using, I did not like the way I sounded in recordings. Not at all. I thought I sounded hideous. So like, whenever you guys tell me that you like my voice, that really does make me happy. It tells me that, buying a really expensive microphone was not a bad decision on my part. I've seen a lot of other VTubers. They're like, oh, guys, I got a new microphone. It's a really fancy microphone. And then I ask, oh, what microphone did you get? They're so excited, They make such a big deal out of it. And they're like, oh, I got an SM7B. It's the microphone that every other VTuber uses. Every other VTuber and live streamer uses. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a very good microphone. And in truth, it is a good microphone. The SM7B is a wonderful microphone. It's not right for all voices, though. I've gone into this microphone talk before, but it's not the best for everybody. But what it is that it is very, how would I say it? It is very consistent. You can know what to expect if you get an SM7B. It's not the most colorful, as the audio engineers call it. It's not the most colorful microphone. It's actually kind of boring. So if you have a very monotone voice, the SM7B I don't think it's very good for your voice. I honestly do not think it's very good for your voice. If you have a very monotone voice, you might need something with a little bit more oomph, Something like a little bit more musical. To the audio engineers in chat telling me, "Oh no, Hakuya, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about." If there is an audio engineer who sees this, please inform me. I don't claim to know everything. I'm very much an amateur at this. But my enthusiasm for audio equipment is true. Don't question me about that. Your voice is very soft and calming. Thank you very much. I've been told by someone in the industry that, like, for better or worse, that's what's unique about your voice. And that's true. Calming voices, there is something special about them. But they're not for everybody, right? Like, there's this one corporate VTuber. I think she's pretty neat. I do like her, but I can't watch her at all, because if I watch her, I'll go to sleep. I'll just go to sleep. She's too comfy. She's way too comfy. I don't want that. I don't want to watch that. I prefer, like, you know what actually puts me at ease? That helps me sleep even better than a comfy streamer? You know what sets me at ease and makes me feel good? I actually watch, if I'm ever staying up late like really late, keep in mind I'm in the Pacific time, right? If I'm ever staying up really late, I'll put on Pekora from Hololive. And Pekora's ha 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 ha. Those laughs of hers, they actually put me at ease, and I actually fall asleep really easily to that. As strange as it may seem. I absolutely adore Pekora. Oh no, the grape fell in there. Oh no! And the cherry snuck in too. What do we do about that? Dame datta ka. Dame datta ka. Mou. Nande ya. Oh no. Equipment does help. Oh, sorry, I need to catch up on chat. I can feel it 3,000 for this one. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. I haven't even reached 2.5. Let's see. You never saw the great Chuck E. Cheese Twitch moment with the awkward pocket? I have not seen it. I have not. What's it about? This is old man Yatano here. He does not know what you guys are talking about. Old man Yatuna, it's like I'm the village elder. Oh, it looks like it's shifting. It's shifting. But the two pairs will still not touch. We've got to find some way to wedge that apple out of there. Not sure if the mic is the reason though. Wow! These compliments. Gosh. I'm getting charmed myself. I'm supposed to be the charmer. We all know the best one is the Blue Yeti from 2000. You know, I actually had the Blue Yeti. And I was using it incorrectly for a long time. The thing about the Blue Yeti is that it's incredibly harsh. I don't think it's good for my voice. But if there were a way to use the Blue Yeti, it is that you need to get really up and close in order for it to capture the warmth of your voice. Otherwise, it's very shrill. And I didn't do that. What I did was that I was talking from, I don't know, like 5 feet away. Like right now I'm like maybe 2 feet away. And you can all hear this microphone, it changes a little bit when I do that. But with that microphone, if you're far, it sounds terrible. It just does not sound good. So I had it for a number of years, and then I got a different microphone, which is not made anymore. And in fact, I still need to sell that microphone. I've kept it for way too long, and it's not even made anymore. The company that makes it gave up on it. It's expensive, and it was a waste of my time, honestly. It wasn't for a while until I got this microphone. So going back when I was saying all those people were like, oh, I got a really fancy SM7B, and I'm like, it might not be the best microphone for you, but it is the microphone that you can expect will work. You don't have to tinker too much with it because it is an extremely flat microphone. It's an extremely flat frequency response, so it's not going to do anything special, but it will be consistent. You might sound kind of boring though. I didn't want that, so I didn't get the SM7B, and personally, I'm not sure if it's the best microphone for my voice either. It might sound good for me. My voice is a little bit shrill, I won't lie. So it confuses me when people say that my voice is calming and soft. It genuinely confuses me. Alright, we're rolling this down, and I think we might be in trouble again. We might be in trouble again. What are you doing, Pears? Come on. Yes! We got a melon. Nice. Let's try to get that orange down there. How can we do that? I'll stack fruits on this side. Oh, we don't want this orange to go down. Please don't go down there. Okay, thank you. Put this over here. That there, put that there. Can we make a drop down? Is it moving? It's hard to tell sometimes if they're moving or not. I don't think it is though. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This cherry, this freaking cherry getting in my way. Disastrous. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to build them up. Let's see. Well, your voice reminds me of that Raven guy that likes GFL. I sometimes fall asleep to the nest of Let's Play compilations. Wow, Let's Play, I don't remember that. It's been a while since I've heard anyone bring up Let's Plays. I used to watch them quite a bit. Apparently there's a way to search for videos before 2010, and some people have been doing that because the content from that time was very different. The content, I don't think they even called it content back then. They called it videos. They were still called videos. None of this content nonsense. Oh, I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck? Oh goodness. I'm a little bit afraid. Come on, push those cherries together. They did not get pushed together. Let's put this over here. See if it does anything. It did, but not significant. So where was I going with that SM7B thing? Oh yeah, it was to say that, oh, so I was saying, what was it? They got the fancy SM7B. It's not, I don't think it's the perfect microphone. And then I have to hide my audio enthusiast, my inner audio enthusiast, because the microphone I use right now, you can see it on my Twitch page. It is another microphone made by the same company, made by Shure. It is the sorry, what is this thing called again? KSM. There it is on the bottom of the microphone. It is a KSM32, which is markedly more expensive than the SM7B. Honestly, a kind of a mistake. I could have gotten the same sound for much cheaper by building my own microphone. I could have gotten it way cheaper if I built it myself instead of buying one. see. Put this here. Put this here. I'm sorry it took me like half an hour to get to that point. Man, my Zatsudan skills. Whoops. Will we get a kabucha today? I don't know. Oh hey, you're back. Oh hello, Alkawa-san. Alkawa-san, are you Swedish? Are you Swedish? Are you from the Nordic region? I think that's how they spell hey from in that area. 2 strawberries equal a grape. I must try this IRL. Not sure how that works. I'm not sure this is a good how is it? Comparison with real life. You know? You know this is a game, right? これはただのゲームですよ。果物をなんか交わって違うものになって違うものになるとはちょっと信じられないけど。Let's see. Good for a chill stream setup. I'm sorry, Poke. What do you mean? What were you referring to when you said that? The tone and manner of speaking. Sokka. Are you talking about my tone and my manner of speaking? You know what's very funny? Is that my boss told me that I wouldn't be suited for a certain type of work because I am too what's the word for it? I am too introverted, but I don't see myself as introverted, and in truth I was not originally an introvert. I describe myself more as an extrovert who went through too much isolation and as a result changed a little bit. And so I seem like I'm introverted, but I'm actually extremely extroverted. I just forgot how to speak to others, is all. And so I get nervous when I have the chance to speak to others in person. In truth, I'm a bit of a chatterbug. I won't stop talking. And you would know this if you ever give me a chance to talk about what well, actually, I don't even need a specific thing to talk about. Though I've developed the skill, and this is probably why my boss thinks that I'm introverted, is because I can work without talking at all, just not saying a thing. Like, I'll just not talk for like 30 minutes straight with no music going on. I'll just be very quiet. Oh, will this one touch as well? It looks like it's gonna happen. Nice! Very good. Very, very, very good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Can I put a strawberry in there? Yes, I can. Oh, so close. Let's see. Oh, Itsuki-san. Konbanwa. Let's see. I need to catch up with my chat. Got a job? Yes, I do have a job. I've been grassing for the past 2 weeks. It's why I've been doing less streams. That's why I had only like 2 streams last week. I've been grassing a lot. I'll be grassing less starting next week though, so I'll be coming back to you guys. We can start doing things normally again. Surprised you got it fast. What did I get fast? What did I get fast? Let's see. Nay, I am from Genshin Runes land. Well, region. Would love to be Swedish though. Yeah. Sweden sounds like a really nice place to live. Though I hear Swedish people are not nice. I hear Swedish people are not nice, but it's like a nice place to live. It's very funny. It's Finnish people, on the other hand, it seems that they're very nice, but like they also don't want to talk to you at all. They'll like, instead of talking to you, they'll just apparently there's this thing about shared homes in like, what is it, in the apartment buildings, right? They have a shared laundry room, and apparently Finnish people will just like leave notes, angry notes at each other saying so-and-so didn't do their laundry properly, they didn't organize their boxes or their shelves properly, they're causing trouble for others, they're doing too noisy. They won't say it to each other in person, but they'll leave the angry stick-it notes in the laundry room. I find that incredibly amusing. Let's see. Now aim for the Fujo market and invest in one of those ASMR mics. I mean, I don't really have to do that. I mean, if you want, that is like, you know, the 3D microphones, right? The 3D microphones with all that stuff. But I don't need to do that. Like, let me demonstrate, actually. Let me demonstrate. Allow me to save my microphone profile. Like, I can do something else. Let me try something really quick. I hope it doesn't hurt you guys' ears. But I can try something else. I've never tried this, but let's try it. I'll turn off my compression. I'll turn down the ratio a lot. So we'll just have something like this. Gotta make sure to look at my OBS, and I can just start. Okay, that's a bit too much. I'm sorry. That's a bit too much. I'm sorry. Did I hurt you guys' ears? Let's see. Turn down the makeup gain, and I can just get really close, and I can start talking like this. I'm sorry I'm blowing out your ears. I need to configure this properly, but something like this, right? Something like this where I'm getting like really close to your ears. In fact, let me turn up the microphone sensitivity some more, and I hope it's not crunching up, but I can get really close, and I can start talking like this, and this is more like ASMR, right? Get out of my head. Oh yeah, and I can actually I think I can actually change this. Give me a second. Oh no, I can't. So this microphone, I can't do it, but my other microphone is actually a 360 microphone. I think this microphone's only a front axis. Yeah, this microphone is only front axis, so I can't go around your ears, but my other microphone can do it. It's perfectly capable of doing that. I hope I didn't blow out you guys' ears when I was doing that earlier. I just wanted to get a little bit more intimate. I had you on full image volume. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your boss is not sure if robot, human or robot, and where the manual of instruction for robot employee. Hakuya was an AI prototype and he didn't know until now. Surprising. Some people took weeks to find one. To find one what? What were they looking for? What were they looking for? Weeks to find one. What were they looking for? Yes, I have Finnish friends and they have passive-aggressive notes to one another. Yeah, they're very much like that. Shared laundry, yeah. It's just one laundry room in the basement of the apartment building. Like the ice bath and sauna though. Oh yeah, that sounds very fun. I think we do have that in some parts of Canada as well. Raingo, no. We loved it. Oh, okay. Because through my own monitoring, some of it sounded like really, like I was abusing the microphone, and I don't want to do that. Let me change back to my normal volume. When I listened to that on my own monitors, it sounded like I was abusing the microphone, like it was cracking, and I didn't want that to happen, so I get very worried about that. So I'm very conservative when I try to change any of my microphone settings. I've been trying to get them louder though. I know that my streams are a little bit quiet, so I'm trying to make it louder for everyone. So it's easier to hear me and you don't need to adjust your speakers. That's one of my critiques for a lot of Twitch streamers, is that their microphones are way too quiet. Sounded good? Oh, thank you. But yeah, I don't need to get an ASMR mic, but I do know another VTuber. Well, what was their name again? Daifuku. They make Gundam models, but they also do ASMR, and they don't use the 3DO mics. Instead, what they do is that they actually have two microphones right next to each other, and they simulate the 360 experience. But you know, you don't actually need 360. You don't need 3D. You don't need 3D to have good ASMR. I think good ASMR can just come from me getting really close with this microphone. I can actually hear you nice and clear. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just, you know, when I play back my own stream, right? I play it and I compare it to other streamers. I know that, at least compared to, say, like, Nijisanji, like, you know, the debuts they were doing earlier, I could hear my own microphone was a lot more quiet compared to theirs. So I need to work on that. I do. What exactly is water ASMR anyways? What's water ASMR? It sounds like Bruce Lee. Become water, my friend. When VTuber pour water near the... Oh, you mean like what I'm doing right now? My hot water? Yabe, yabe, nani ga yabe? Yabe koto nai desho? Yabe koto ga nai desho? こういうのは普段、いや普通だと思いますけど、こういう水入れとか、とっても普通なことですよ。Come on, come on, you touch it. You know you want to. Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Go touch him. Oh no. Stupid grape. I did not want you there, Grape. Mr. Grape, I did not want you to be there. Okay. It's fine, the night is long. The night is still young. We'll get that pumpkin. You know, I don't know. Do people actually still do this? Do they call each other pumpkin? Is pumpkin something you would call as a nickname for your significant other? It feels... I don't think that's like a very cute thing to call your partner. Pumpkin. Like Sweetie Pie's like, it's pretty normal. Sweetie Pie, darling. Pumpkin. Snickerdoodle, stuff like that is fine, but like pumpkin. Does that sound... Would you like to be called pumpkin? Wait, why would you stop there? Why would you stop there? Keep going! Oh my goodness. I'm being trolled. Now I'm thirsty. Oh, please. If you're thirsty, please do get a drink. You know, it's good to keep yourself hydrated. I don't want to be like one of those people. Oh, guys, keep yourself hydrated. It's time to hydrate. I don't want to be like that, but it is a good idea to not be thirsty. If your body tells you it wants water, probably you should get water. Or, you know, your drink of choice anyway. I had some more bubble tea earlier and it's keeping me very hyper. It's helping me forget that I was crying. Let's see. Can you speak Japanese or are you Japanese? Yeah. Nihongo to kwa. Nihongo ga shaberareru kedo. まあ日本に住んでたことがあるが、それはもう何十年前かな。もう久々です。もう久々だった。It's been a long time since I've been in Japan, since I've lived in Japan. So my Japanese is deteriorated quite a bit. I used to be quite prideful. About how good my Japanese was. Though it honestly is not something to be prideful about. In the end, it's just another language. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I think yesterday that if I did not have to contend with my health issues, I'd probably be fluent in three languages right now. Yeah. I'd probably be completely fluent in 3 languages by now. I'd say, not to brag or anything. I'm so glad that didn't kill me. Oh, whoops. It's not good. Oh, turned out to be fine. Turned out to be a-okay. Pumpkin is hella cute. It's more grandma vibes than lover. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. Pumpkin is kind of like what mothers call their kids. Is that what they're... I guess so, huh? Sugar plum. What's that song? That child song? That kid song again? You're my you're my sweetie pie. And what's that song called? I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more I like songs like that. That are just very sweet. And I feel like we could use a little bit more sweetness in our life. Although I do like my what do you call it? My mentally ill VTubers. It has a charm to it, for sure. Oh, come on, I had the perfect plan. You do this to me? Oh, that was ruined. Claude cover busing. Oh, is it out already? Is it out already? I gotta listen to it. Yeah, something tells me he's a wonderful singer. No, it's just, I've got the feeling. Hmm. Oh. Can we deal? Can we deal? I don't think we can deal, but... Come on, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Please push it. Oh no. Please, 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 please push it. We need you to push. Ah. I have a huge bottle on my desk, no worry. Huge bottle of what? You're my honey bun, sugar plum? Yeah, that's the one. Miko's still struggling, Suika addiction is real. I think, is it her first time playing? I wish her luck. This is a very excellent game. A very excellent game. I don't think that's the proper way to say it. This is a very fun game. It does not surprise me at all that people enjoy it as much as they do. We're so screwed. We are so screwed. If only that little mandarin wasn't there. I could have our pumpkin by now. Pocari Sweat. I love Pocari Sweat. See, there's all these things that you probably don't know about me because I've never done a debut. So I want to rectify that. We'll have like a semi-debut. Not a real one, but we'll have something like a debut. So I can do a PowerPoint and you'll learn all about me. I was hoping to keep that for a proper debut, but it's just... It seems like a real debut is so far off that I can't even see it. I can't even see it coming. Off to bed? Alright. Good night, Kiara. Sweet dreams. Did you say AK Enfield gameplay? I've seen a little bit of it. It looks really nice, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna play it. Arknights it's too much for me. I can't do both Girls Frontline, NeuroCloud, and Arknights. But it does look good. I'll concede it looks really good. The base building, I love base building in theory, but in practice I'm just not that... I'm not that interested in it, unless it's like an RTS game, which it's not. My European friends looking for Pocari Sweat in their countries, yeah, it's very difficult. I actually keep a crate of Pocari Sweat. Not the bottles ones, but I actually keep a crate of the Pocari Sweat powder. So I always make my own Pocari Sweat when I need to go out. It saved me so many times. here. Put this here. What do we do? It didn't work. I was hoping the strawberry would fall down, but didn't go where I wanted it. Oh, no, that works. Oh, too slow. I do like the Halloween music they have for this game. It's just as effective as the regular music. I hope they don't remove it when Halloween season's over. That would be such a shame. We're doing it on the Pocari Sweat bed tonight. What the hell is that? Sounds like a proper VTuber. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if the person who composed this also does VTuber music. It would not surprise me at all. I should actually look for who does it. Maybe I'll hire them. Actually, since we're on the topic of a little fake debut and doing our PowerPoints, there's actually been something I've been holding for a long time, and I do want to sincerely apologize to the person who did this for me. I know they put a lot of effort into it, and they've probably been waiting for a while. And I've never given them a reason for why I've left it until now. But if you want to see something, I guess, that I'm quite proud of, even though I didn't do it, it's not something I made, it's something that I asked someone else to make. Please stick till the end of stream. Please stick by till the end of stream. I think you guys will like it. Come on. Ooh, yes, yes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. This here, put this here. Very good. The suspense, watching it on my other monitor. Guys, what's the most amount of VTubers you've ever watched at once? I can say I've watched 9 different VTubers at the same time, with sound on, all of them. That is the most I've ever watched in one sitting. And you can tell that's how you know there's something not right with me. Meron da. Meron da. Konbanwa, Meron-san. On different devices, I have 3 monitors, but I also have a graphics tablet, which I can also use as a 4th monitor. But I also have a phone, so that's 5 monitors. And my main monitor is like a very big monitor, so I can split multiple windows on it. This was before holodecks was created. And how did I pay attention to 9 different people at once with sound? With a lot of patience. A lot of patience and effort. And love. Can't forget love. Love is the most important thing. Come on, watermelon, get out of the way! You're in the way of true love. Guys, don't make me go on another tangent about true love. Oh. Five or six for you? Dang. We've got some people with pretty high power levels here. Can't divide attention like I used to. That's the same here. I haven't been able to do those sorts of multiple screen watching anymore. These days I can watch one person while working on my own things, and that's about it. But you can be sure that if I'm watching you, I'm very attentive. Like, unless it's a... you know, a VTuber that I don't want to, like, unless it's like a very big VTuber who I know will like make a big deal out of me being in their chat, which is, there's not a lot of people like that, but there are some. I don't want to draw attention to myself and distract from their channels. So in that case, I will not chat, but usually you can find me in some chats here or there. I like watching a lot of different VTubers. Oh no, Mr. Melon is getting in the way of those peaches. Can we do anything about that? Oh, yes. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Oh, wonderful. Guys, good things are happening tonight. Good things are happening tonight. The honeydew melon sure looks like something big sticking in its... Why did you have to say that? What is up with you and like butts today, Poke? Actually, I already know the answer to that question, but why? Why are you doing this in my chat of all places? I know the reason why, but why would you do this? I wasn't expecting the melon to slide on over like that, but we can maybe try to use this to our advantage. It doesn't look like it's going any further. I want to plug that up. Oh? Ah. Very nice. Very nice. Hmm. Sorry if it sounds rude. I made it in a good way, but you sound underrated. More people should watch you. It's fine, it's fine. I have not given people much of a reason to come here. Not yet. And even if a lot of people did come here, I'd feel sad because I'm not able to give them more of myself. If that's the right way to say it. I wouldn't be able to give them as much as I know I can give them due to my current circumstances. You know, I want to give people my best, and I know I can't do that right now. And that would make me sad. If I had a lot of people come, I don't want to just half-ass VTubing. Oh no! I didn't expect that. Oh goodness. It's fine though. That was a good run. But it does make me very happy that you would say that. I'm very appreciative. You know, like Claude, I have a lot of... I wouldn't say dysphoria, because I'm actually quite proud of my own voice. I've done a lot of work on it. But I'm not quite satisfied with it, not yet. There's a lot of work that needs to be done still. And I know that there are people who don't let those sorts of inhibitions get in their way. And they've been able to make it very far in VTubing because they've not been worrying about such things like I do. I've been wondering maybe if I shouldn't be like this. Maybe I should just go ahead and do whatever I want to do. And not hold myself back. But it's very in character for me to be like this. Let's see, what can we do here? Put the grape over there. Orange. Doom. I'm trying to think when I should end this, because I do want you guys to see what I have at the end of this stream. It's not anything too special, but it is something I quite like. And I guess watching the Niji-Sanji debuts have gotten me a little bit sentimental. So I wanted to show off a little bit. Oh no. You weren't supposed to do that. Oh no, you were not supposed to do that. This game can be so unpredictable sometimes. Okay. Do that. Push the peach over. Come on, you know you want to. This is the first stream of yours I'm watching, so I hope I wasn't rude. Did I read that already? I don't know if I did, but... No, it wasn't rude at all. You were being very kind. And prefacing your sentence like that, I can tell that, Pogkitty, you are very considerate. It's something I struggle with. And that's why I try to be a little bit extra considerate when I I guess when I say anything. Whether off stream or on stream these days. I'll tell you a little bit about myself actually. Back when I lived in Japan, I found it very difficult to fit in because consideration is something that's very important in Japanese society. It is in Canadian society as well, but not quite to the same extent. You know, Canada is more of a passive, I guess you could say passive-aggressive, considerate society compared to America, but it's still very much more individualistic than, say, you know, even Europe or the rest of Asia, any Asian country. So I found it very difficult living in Japan because I was not as considerate. It's not that I am a selfish person naturally, I don't think. At least I don't want to think I am. But I just didn't... I was not taught to think in ways that are more normal. What are considered more normal in Asian countries. I've had my hands full just trying to figure things out for myself. Don't want to be misunderstood. Yeah, I've certainly had troubles with that, being misunderstood. I feel like that's one of the good things about VTubing, is that it allows you to the best of your abilities, express yourself in a way that you want to be seen. I feel like a lot of people who were misunderstood in the past find it very refreshing to VTube, to stream as a VTuber. Oh, come on. There we go. Better than Johnny's... Oh my gosh. Will I get in trouble for saying that? I don't know if I will, but I know who you're talking about, Poke. I know who you're talking about. All I've got to say is, there are ways to go about making money and ways to go about it that I don't think is very... without upsetting a lot of people. Needlessly upsetting a lot of people. There we go. I know that if you're someone with very strong opinions, and the truth is I am someone with very strong opinions. I've had to learn to keep them to myself. You're going to upset people, but you shouldn't needlessly upset people, right? You shouldn't have to needlessly upset people. Like, I get it. Sometimes people are just incompatible. And that's fine, but if you can avoid it, it is best to avoid it. I think that's something that... What was his name? Kokuretsu... Kongo Kokuretsu. A bit of a VTuber guru, a VTuber master, or Shisho. I think that's something he would say, is that it's not cowardly to avoid conflict. Sometimes it is wise to not put yourself in situations needlessly. Seems there are streamers who are making comments being nuisance in a country known to have people culture of tolerance. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a culture of tolerance so much as it's a culture of non-confrontation. If you make a Japanese person angry, there are ways they have of making it very clear to you that they are angry with you. Of course, if you come from a country that's very independently minded, you might be immune to that because you just won't pick up on the signals. Let's see. And they take advantage of being Sometimes it's good to have strong opinions. It can be. If people are not taking certain things seriously, sometimes it takes someone with a very strong presence to remind people. Though I think I'm too old for that. I don't think I have that kind of energy anymore. Younger Hakuya was always looking for conflict wherever he went. And it wasn't until recently that I understood why. And the truth is because I was conditioned to look for conflict. You know, I've done a lot of self-reflection. It wasn't necessarily that I'm someone who naturally looks for conflict so much as that's how I was taught one should act in the world. To be noticed. But you know, maybe I'm actually okay with not being noticed. Oh gosh, that sounds a little bit too depressing. No, I'm not. I'm okay with not being seen anymore. Because there's things that you can do when you're not being seen. Okay, that sounds cryptic. Oh my goodness, what am I even talking about? What am I even talking about? All this vague talk. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much vague talk today. Also, by the way, Podkitty, if today's the first time you found me, I'm curious, how did you find me? I would like to know how you stumbled upon my stream. Put this here and we'll do this. Can we get to that cherry? I don't think we can. Don't think we can. Let's see. It's called being smart. Not that it's culture of tolerance as a whole. Recommendation page. I had subscribed a few days but saw you streaming. Oh, I see. I'm glad. It seems like YouTube has been really trying to push smaller creators lately. And I'm very grateful. You know, people say, oh, we've got YouTube figured out. We know what the algorithm is. But the truth is nobody truly knows how the algorithm works. Probably not even the people at YouTube. It's probably being made up by an AI by now, so nobody has any idea how it works. But we do know is that it seems to be pushing smaller creators recently. And I'm glad for that. I'm really glad. Not just for myself, but for a lot of other small creators. I feel like there's a lot of people aren't being seen, and I've seen a lot of people give up because they haven't seen any progress. Of course, I'm kind of happy with this, you know, the very slow growth rate I have right now. I know there's a lot more I could do to speed things up. And so I guess that's maybe why I'm not worried. I'm not like people who have like, oh, I've tried everything under the sun and moon, but no matter what I do, my channel still doesn't grow. sort of thing. And I feel for people like that, but I haven't done that. I've done very little. I've been very lazy with this channel. So any growth for this channel, I'm very grateful for. Oh, almost. Oh no! It even played a sad music this time. You're pretty chill, that's what's great about— oh, thank you. I mean, do you want me to be like one of those other streamers who just go like, "Hey chat! Hey chat, have you seen this chat? Isn't this amazing chat? Oh wow! Chat, wow, have you seen this? Oh, amazing! Wow! Today we're gonna react to so-and-so, and it's like, it's amazing. Go watch this. Watch this. Wow, poggers! Poggers! Whoa, cool, poggers. Unbelievable. Did you see that, chat? Did you see that? Crazy. These people, they need to be locked up. They need to be locked up forever. And the people who lock them up need to throw away the keys. I could be like that. I feel like I'd wear myself out if I tried that, though. There's a certain amount of energy I do like. Say, I do like Pekora. Like, I do like her high energy stuff. I like her, you know, what was it? お前をぐちゃぐちゃにしてやる。ぐちゃぐちゃとか、ごちゃごちゃとか。I'm gonna like mess you up. I'm gonna break you to pieces. But she says it in such a cartoony way. Oh, I love her to bits. She's wonderful. I haven't actually been able to watch her streams lately, but my friend has been sending me clips of her asking me, Hakuya, have you been watching— are you watching her stream right now? She's playing Dark Souls. And like, she's getting really into it, and like, she's actually growing and getting really good. Unfortunately, I've been sleeping whenever he sends me those messages. But I have been seeing the clips of it because Pekora clips have been popping off lately. Especially those Dark Souls clips. Luca Kaneshiro on Twitch impression. Does Luca stream on Twitch? I thought he was on YouTube. Yeah, it seems that Twitch has allowed multi-streaming lately. I might try that, but I'm gonna be frank, I don't love Twitch. I know most of my streams were on Twitch, but I don't love Twitch. It's part of the reason why I don't go to TwitchCon. It seems like you have to love Twitch to go to TwitchCon, and I really do not feel the enthusiasm for Twitch. That's the joke, because Twitch is full of reaction content. YouTube can't dislike that meta. You know, I don't find it interesting. I don't find reaction content to be interesting. I don't find reaction streams to be interesting. I hold myself to a higher standard. Oh wow, was not expecting that move. I just love it when things come together. Even if it's a bit unexpected. How do I deal with this? Okay, we'll do that. Very nice. Let's see. I enjoyed Irie reaction to AMV's. I missed that stream, but I wanted to see it. I haven't had the time to check it out. There's so many streams that I want to go back on, but I just don't have the time. And sometimes I just forget about them because it's been too long. You know, having several hours to just go back on an archive is... It's very difficult when you're also streaming yourself. And I'm not even streaming that much. Compared to a lot of other VTubers, what I do is very, very, very low-key. Low-key, not low-key. Not like the... What is it? Netflix? Disney Plus? Oh no! Why did you have to do that? Mr. Pear is gonna lodge himself down there. Oh. Riko-san, konbanwa. Get that kabocha boy. I'm trying my best. Good evening, Rico. How's it going? I hope you've been well. I've been seeing your streams, but oftentimes I'm doing something else, and before I know it, you go offline. I wonder if it's a good game to have on phone. You could probably put this on your phone. It would not surprise me if the developers just ported this to everything. They'd make so much money. You know? And I hope they do make money. This is a charming little game, and they deserve every bit of... Every single dollar, yen, mark... Mark? Does Germany still use marks? Not marks, euro, peso, yuan, that they can get a hold of for this game. They deserve it. Watch this, guys. Okay, that was more impressive in my own head. There we go. It's a PC game? No, this is on Switch. It's on the Nintendo Switch. But I've seen someone make an indie online versus mode version for the PC. It's still in development, but it's not by the same people. And like on one hand, I do like the idea of being able to play against other players online on PC, but at the same time, I want this company to make money, and I don't want their IP to be, you know, taken by other people. Like the indie people are putting hard work into it, but they're pretty much ripping the sprites one-to-one. You know? Euros. Game seems perfect on it does. Yeah, so I was actually looking at the Gundam Metaverse. I was looking at a video of the Gundam Metaverse, right? Because people were like posting that they because I was watching the advertisement, the 3-episode anime they made to advertise Gundam Metaverse. And I'm just like, I don't really care about Metaverse. I don't think anyone cares about Metaverse, but apparently they spent like several $1 million, maybe $100 million. Maybe not 100 million, but like maybe $10 million to create this Gundam Metaverse game. But it's like, it's just a social network. It's not even a real game, but like, you need an RTX 2060 to play it. But the graphics are not very good. You know, the customization options they're not very good. And the funny part is that the most major news of it was that people downloaded the game and they took the 3D models off the game. And I thought, oh, these are just 3D models. These are just statues. No, they're not statues. You can actually disassemble the 3D models and they're actually Gunpla models. So now there's like 60-something 3D printer blueprints. There's 3D printer blueprints for like 60-something Gundam models, like complete Gundam models kits that you can actually build. It's not just a statue. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. You know, you can tell that whoever like was in charge of security for that, they're in so much trouble. Were you able to make a watermelon? Ah, Eida-san, こんばんは。いや、今はこんにちはかな。今はなんだっけ、10時とか11時。11時。今は2時ぐらいかな。そういうのは2時だったらこんにちはかな。こんにちはかな。そうよね。僕の最初のスイカゲームの配信の中に最初のラウンドでスイカができた。僕のたった一つのスイカ。You know, my luck completely ran out. I made my one watermelon the first time I played this game on stream. It was my first time playing it even. And then no more. No more Suica, no more watermelon. It's the worst PlayStation home. Yeah, that's what it is. It's very sad because back in the PlayStation 2 era, Gundam actually had a lot of really good games with a lot of very interesting mechanics that were unique. But it seems as of late, the only Gundam games you'll get is the arcade fighter games, and I don't know what they're trying to do now with Gundam Evolution, but Gundam Evolution ain't it, my friends. Gundam Evolution ain't it. As a diehard Gundam fan, Gundam Evolution just ain't it. Get in there. Get in there. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come. Touch. No. Have you tried Armored Core 6? I actually have. I've actually beaten the entire game. I've done it on Twitch. I've beaten the game and I've done New Game Plus Plus, so I've gotten all the endings. That was a very fun game. Like, my last Armored Core game was Armored Core 1 on the PS1. Which one was it? It was either Project Phantasma or it was Master of Arena. I don't remember which one. But yeah, I'm an original Armored Core fan. I wasn't much a fan of Armored Core 4. I tried to play it, but it was too fast-paced for me. And they should just rip off Armored Core. I feel like that's a very common idea. That's just... People want to have a highly customizable Gundam game, but they've never given it to us. Which is... it's just a shame. It's very much a shame. Breath of fresh air gameplay for real. Yeah, we want that. You know, I'm glad that Armored Core 6 has been receiving a lot of love, but it's also a very pared down Armored Core. It's missing a lot of features from other Armored Core games, like, you know, specialized radars, specialized backpacks, dual fire-linked guns, and like, what was it? Backup weapons. It's missing a lot of those things because I think they were trying to balance PvP. You know, balancing PvP is like completely antagonistic to having a fun single-player experience, I think. Looks like we're stuck. 残念だったな、これって。We're at the end of the line. It was the same for Ace Combat 7. Watered down, yet a great breath of fresh air. Yeah, Ace Combat 7 got me back into Ace Combat. But Project Wingman made me fall in love with the genre all over again. And I hear that they have, you know, I talked about it before, but they made an expansion, a DLC for Project Wingman, but it's PlayStation only. Apparently, Sony funded it, which is like, oh, I'm glad that they're looking at smaller creators. Because, like, Project Wingman was programmed by a single person. It was programmed by a single person over several years, along with a writer and a composer. Where do I put this? Hopefully a timed exclusive. Yeah, maybe 1 year. But it looks like thanks to the money that Sony paid for that exclusive, they've been able to get funding to keep on making Ace Combat, or not Ace Combat, Project Wingman. Hopefully they can hire some more staff to make development go faster. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was also a mistake. PM248 そうね、午後2時48分。今は土曜日かな。そうよ。今は土曜日。日本では土曜日。そうね。週末いいね。早く、いや、それは違う。明日は僕が働かなきゃ。最近仕事ができたなので、まああんまり配信できなかった。来週からはもっとちゃんとできるだと思う。Guess back then the market was there. There just wasn't really a proper AC game in a while. Yeah. I mean, AC has always been like very exclusive. Like a very like specific kind of gameplay. And when the I guess when the world shifted towards PC gaming, games that did not have mass appeal, like Armored Core, just did not really they weren't really marketable, right? Until like very recently, since FromSoft have gained a reputation for making Dark Souls. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, what a wonderful surprise. Thank you, thank you. Ace Combat 6 was Xbox only back then. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. I feel like Ace Combat, their home has always been on the PlayStation. Except for now. Now everything goes on the PC. Now if you keep your exclusive to your console only, you're just signing away money. I don't think anyone can really justify console exclusivity these days. It's like timed exclusives these days. It used to be an exclusive for one platform, then exclusive for a completely different Yeah, for a completely different platform. That just gets confusing. Like, I know, I get it. It's a lot of this is corporate deals, right? Exclusivity deals based off of partnerships, but they don't take into account the end user. Oftentimes the suits aren't able to really... They don't really know what the consumers are thinking. This applies to any corporation. And it's not really their fault. Sometimes their job just requires them to not know. Because if it did, they wouldn't be able to do their jobs. Oh, wonderful. I try not to be too harsh on people. Who am I to judge? I'm just some hikinid who recently got employment. Or semi-employment anyway. My job is not very permanent, I don't think. I don't really have any place to speak. Oh, come on. Why'd you have to do that? Let's see. Of the time you have fan of AC are likely Sony platform and they go exclusive Xbox, it's kind of a bit dumb and shallow thinking. Yeah, it's 2023. Games shouldn't be exclusive anymore. Yeah, it's hard to hold on to stuff like that. Nintendo is one of the few companies that's able to do it because most of their best sellers are owned by Nintendo. But it's hard to convince a smaller developer to do that these days. There's not much incentive to do it. Oh. Ah. Oh, come on. No. Please. Ah. Oh. なんでだ。なんでやねん。That's a bit of Kansai dialect for you guys. Maybe even more specific, it's more like Osaka. Nande ya ne? So it's like, why is that? Why are you doing that? It sounds funny. Japanese people find that phrase to be very amusing for some reason. Unfortunately, the pineapple still cannot meet. This does not look good for me. Nande da! Get in there! Fight! And the entire right side of this little container is... it's getting on my nerves. It's wearing on my patience. Let's see. Nintendo and Sony won't stop making exclusivity deals. I think their line of thinking was that Xbox have fans who are into action games. Microsoft don't bother anymore and port everything to PC eventually. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. It seems a lot worse these days. Like, marketers just look at social media and think, oh, this is popular. But what they can be looking at as a vocal minority that won't even buy their product. That does happen. Statistics can be highly deceptive. If they're even... And, oh no, they absolutely are looking at statistics. They absolutely are. But they're highly deceptive. It's not easy knowing how to read those things. Very good. Gonna keep on pushing. Come on. Alright. Let's do this. This over here. This here. I don't want that to combine just yet. Oh no. Ooh. Nervous. Nervous breathing. Okay. Oh, I misjudged. What can we do here? What can we do here? Oh. It's another day without getting a kabocha. Time is it? Maybe we'll go for another 30 minutes and then I think I'll call it a night. Because I said there was a surprise at the end of this stream. And I do want to make sure you guys can actually see it. So let's try not to stay up too late. Let's see. It's that damn strawberry. It's that damn smile. I would argue that exclusivity is good because it pushes the game to be good in quality in order to make sales and people go to that platform. Well, you can always try to make something good, but doesn't mean it'll actually come to pass. Oftentimes games fail to live up to the hype, and then that just kills the company. Because the backers were expecting really big numbers. And when those numbers didn't come, the studio just went to the chopping block. Age is old as time. Age is old as time. Tale is old as time. Let's see. With everything not exclusive these days besides the Nintendo, why bother owning an Xbox or Sony at this point? Yeah. Well, for me, I've never been rich enough to buy consoles. I've never been rich enough to buy consoles anyway. So I just stuck with my PC. And I feel like a lot of other people were like that. We just couldn't afford buying a new console every 3 or 4 years. Or is it 5 years? I don't remember. I don't remember what the cycle is like anymore. Oh no, I just knocked the grapes out of there. People still try to argue over it's overall cheaper than a PC. I mean, it depends on the time frame you're looking at. Are you going to replace your PC or are you going to replace your console? You know, to what level are you going to get your console to? How expensive of a console are you gonna, or a PC are you gonna get? No, the sky's the limit when it comes to a PC. Oh, beautiful. 素敵だな、これって。Please give me a cherry. Game. Please give me a cherry. Oh no! Oh no! Let's see. I think a $300 GPU is overall cheaper and perform better than modern consoles at this point. I mean, if it's just a GPU. It's not about the machine, it's about the library. PS2 was a weak system compared to the Xbox, but they just made it so cheap to get licenses to make their games. So... on the other side, I think it's like really expensive to develop games for Nintendo. They charge a premium. And back then they used to be 100 or 2. The long-term PC gets more expensive than a console, But I'd argue that either PC or console are good enough since games seem to be released with backwards compatibility. I mean, for me, I'm a PC user in general, so I'll always have use for a good PC. Whereas, you know, I didn't understand this for a long time. I didn't understand that there are people who don't use PCs. Like, it did not come to my attention. I just did not understand the concept that there are people who did not use PCs at all. And I just found that to be very interesting. Nintendo games are made in Unity, right? A lot of games are made in either Unity or Unreal Engine these days, but you know, the big developers always use their own engines. PC got Steam, Epic Store, and you got more access to games in foreign markets. People with non-desk jobs don't use PCs, yeah. I mean, this game, it doesn't exist on the English Nintendo Store. このゲームは、任天堂の、なんだっけなんだっけ欧米サーバーの任天堂 e ショップは全然ないみたい。買いたかったら日本の e ショップしか買えない。You can't buy this game unless you're in the Japanese eShop. But it wasn't that difficult to make a Japanese eShop account. But I'm sure like the 10-year-olds out there who are not particularly internet savvy would find it very difficult. I know when I was younger, every kid on the block seemed to have a modified PS2 or a modified jailbroken PSP. But you always left that to the older kids or like the professionals who went to those like underground console repair stores to get it modified. You know, even though if I look back now, it seems like it was very simple. To younger me, it seemed like a massive mountain to try to navigate the processes to jailbreak your PSP. I had to get my friend's older brother to do it for me. Is that still a thing for modern iPhones? I'm not sure. I know that in Canada, it is against the law to lock your phones. For any producer, I think, to lock their phones. In Canada, all phones must be jailbroken by default. They all must be unlocked. It is by law. I don't know if they have a special exception for Apple, because I don't use iPhones. Like my iPhone, it just stays on my desk, and it stays there, and I only use it for VTubing. So I don't know if they get a special exception. Find the advertisement for the latest iPhone low IQ. Like, they talk about how great it is because it has titanium. Yeah, it's got like 0.00001% of titanium in its body, but the glass will still shatter like any other iPhone. Very easily. It's very funny. Guys, it's got titanium in it! You know, that would have been a marketing strategy in maybe the 50s or 60s when titanium was considered very valuable. But in today's age, it seems like it's just a really out-of-touch marketing gimmick. Come on, get in there. It's not moving anymore. Come on, let good things happen. Let good things happen, please. How do I make watermelon from this? Not a watermelon. How do I make a pumpkin from this? I have no idea. Gods, give me strength. Let's see. I think we're nearing the end of the line. It's not getting better. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. I don't like that it's gyrating like that. Why is it making that movement? And that lock took forever to be in effect, and a lot of stores won't sell Apple unlocked phone. Apple Store only or used market. How the specs, quality of camera and screen, and how durable is it? Frankly, I don't think we need to have a new phone every year these days. We're approaching the limit of the need for new phones, especially with the economy slowing down. Making people artificially buy stuff it's not good for their welfare. There's a lack of long-term thinking. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, どうしよう. No. あだ、助けて。助けて。助けて。助けて。もう。Okay, one more. Last one. 最後のラウンドだ。できなかったら終了だ。もうおしまい。もう時間がないからさ。明日は仕事に行かなきゃ。I think make an update makes their phone waterproof. Software update. Apple seems to contribute a lot of e-waste. Yeah. Me trying to make fruit salad at 6 p.m. Oh, fruit salad. What's in it? I quite like salads. I don't know. Maybe that's just old me talking, but I've liked salads for a long time. I think people who disparage salads just have never had a good salad. They think, oh, you want to eat a salad? Oh, it's just so light. You've never had a heavy salad before. Salads can be full meals if the person knows what they're doing. They can be very hearty. The box is overfilling in the game. Got a craving for a salad, a Kaiser salad. You know, I've said, you know, I order Kaiser salads and the waiter will look at me, they're like, what's a Kaiser salad? Oh, you mean Caesar? Or like, I'll order a Kaiser cocktail and they'll be like, oh, you mean a Caesar? Oh my goodness. Nobody knows how to speak English. No one knows English. I blame America. America, you've given us a lot of good things in this world, but you've also taken good English. You've robbed the world of good English. Oh. Wasn't supposed to do that. Because they are NCR degenerates. And you know, it actually is pronounced nuclear. It's not nuclear, it's actually nuclear. The original pronunciation was nuclear. It's not that Americans were being weird. It actually was nuclear. Because it was from like British spelling or something. You know, every time we get these little explosions, it's always like those I guess romance comedies where you go like, will they or won't they? And then usually it's they don't. And you go, oh. You're holding your breath in, hoping that they will, but then they don't. And you're left with a feeling of disappointment deep in your heart. Guys, I've ceased to think. I've ceased to think. There is no thinking here. I'm just placing fruits and a praying in my heart of hearts. I'm just placing fruits and I'm hoping that something will happen. Connection, shattered connection. Oh my goodness. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Still the best GFL. You know, GFL has a lot of good songs. I just wish they knew how to pronounce English. I wish the singers, like, they have a lot of really beautiful operatic singers, but only, what was it? I think it was only Bless 4. What was it? Is it Angela or is it the other one? Angela? Was it Angela or was it the other one? There's two artists that I always get mixed up. It's Angela Bless, and someone else, and Bless 4. Bless 4 goes with one of them. I don't remember. I think it's Angela and Bless 4, but it's something and Bless 4. They do really good English vocals for anime and anime styled games. No, not Kinoko. Kinoko doesn't speak English. It was the ones who sang What Am I Fighting For? Yes, she also did Genesis of Aquarion and Kankol. Was it Angela? I can't get the name right. I just know it ended with Bless 4. And Bless 4 are her siblings. The reason why it's called Bless 4 is because they learned to sing in church choir together. Now, who knew going to Sunday school was actually good for you? Could it give you a career opportunity? Akino, that's what it was. It was not Angela, it was Akino. For some reason, I always get Angela and Akino messed up. Even though they don't quite sound the same. They're just both in the anime music genre. of music making. Oh no, don't. Oh. What's going on? Speaking of Angela, speaking of... M4 doesn't seem to have a major role. Don't think about her. You know, it's all about... what was it? It's all about lightning now. It's all about Groza. It's all about Gyoza. Who? M4 who? Who's that? I think it's just they realized they didn't have anything they could do with M4 anymore. So they're just like, let's just throw her in the the background. We don't know what to do with her anymore. Bench her. This game, it's toying with me. It is absolutely toying with me. You know, the Japanese word for fruits is kudamono, but it feels like more often I see furutsu instead of kudamono. なんかさ、日本語の言葉では、の単語では、果物という言葉があるでしょ。でもなぜかいつも、なぜか果物という言葉が全然、あんまり読めない。どこでも、どこにでも存在しないと思う。存在してないと思う。いつもこういうことを読んだらフルーツを読んでる。果物ではなくてフルーツ。なんでだろう。Next GFL major event. Oh, it's gonna be Angela? Crazy. I'm hoping one day I'll be able to read all of GFL's story in one sitting. It'll probably be like a month-long stream, considering how much story there is. I have a lot to catch up on. You know, I don't call myself a lore gremlin like my sister Kuruko. But I do love a good bit of story. And I will read all the Wikipedia pages. Or in GFL's case, I'll be reading Ferrari's 200-page documentation. Yes, the story starts with the beginning of the universe. Apparently that's Ace Combat. If Ace Combat does not start with, like, you know, World War I or like ancient empires or whatever. No. Apparently Ace Combat's lore starts with the beginning of the universe itself. I always found that to be kind of insane. What do you mean it starts with the beginning of the universe? That's just insane. Yeah, I'm completely serious. That's how far back the lore goes. And I believe it. If you just listen to any Ace Combat line, You have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what they're saying, but it sounds cool. And that's enough. Oh, this looks very unstable. Dameda. Dameda! Come on, push it in there. Make something happen. Come on, Hakuya, make something happen. Please. Please, 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 please. Will this go in there? I don't think it will. Come on, come on, come on. No. 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 Oh, hello there, Chibbity. I don't think we're going to continue for very much. This is my last round, but I do appreciate you coming in to say hello. We're probably going to end it so I can show you guys something. People really into Ace Combat have kind of turned me off from Ace Combat. I know what you mean. When Well, I guess that's the end of that. Yeah, I know what you mean. When people are a little bit too enthusiastic about something, they can come off very, I guess too strongly. Figures it starts with an asteroid or something, like modern time. No, it goes way back. But anyways, let's get out of this screen. Oh. Turn that off. Alright. I think we talked about a decent amount of stuff. Talked about some sound stuff. Talked about microphones. I humble bragged about having a really expensive microphone today. I didn't want to be rude. You know, when people tell me, oh, they make a big deal out of getting an SM7B, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's very nice. I don't want to tell them. I don't have the heart to tell them. I have a microphone that's much more expensive. But of course, you know, it's not about the microphone. Sometimes, well, it is about the microphone, but sometimes more expensive does not mean better. You know, I've got an acquaintance who has a $2,000, $3,000 microphone, and I don't have the heart to tell him that I don't think the microphone sounds good on his voice. He's an excellent singer. He's an excellent, excellent singer, but I don't have the heart to tell him I don't think it's the right microphone for him. He's very much a newbie when it comes to mics. Because you don't want to make them regret it, that they spent all this money on it. I should get around with Ace Combat 7, yeah. Like, I was hoping they would make more DLCs, but in the end they didn't. I guess we're just gonna wait for Ace Combat 8. Apple. Yeah, we talked about Apple. We talked about the Niji-Sanji debuts. I couldn't remember Victoria's name for some reason. I have some deep-seated trauma regarding girl's name Victoria. But I don't think I have anything scheduled for tomorrow. And I'm a bit busy on Sunday as well, but you'll be seeing me next week. Probably Tuesday and Thursday as usual. I slept through the debuts. You should check them out. They're really good. I think these are some really refreshing debuts. We haven't had refreshing debuts in a while. Really like up there with, say, Vanta Crowbringer's debut. I think he had a very nice debut. You're going to Snurch on Sunday? No, I'm going to be grassing on Sunday. I'm going to be working. If you looked on my schedule, you'd see that, you know, I can show you. I can bring it back up. You can see that I don't have days off. It's just grass. And that's because I'm working. I'm just working. My days off are my stream days. Mentioning Apple because it's one of those expensive brands, but with money you spent on it, you can get a better alternative. You know, money, the value of money depends on the person who's spending it, right? I've learned over the years to look less at money in and of itself, but in trading money for value. Like specifically, what are you trying to get out of what you buy with the money? What capabilities are you getting out of it? What mileage are you getting out of it? It's more than just the money value. So if there's something specific, like, you know, say an iPhone, getting it to run VTube Studio and getting it to run really well, then I feel like that's something I'm willing to pay for. Even if, generally speaking, maybe an iPhone is not the best, you know, if you compare it to other phones. I used to get 3 days off. I only got one. Actually, the stream days are not necessarily also my days off. I just told my boss I'd be leaving early. I did not in fact get 3 days off. Not this week, not last week. But yeah, we talked for quite a bit. I don't know if I have any energy in me. The bubble tea I had earlier, I asked for very little sugar, but it's still leaving me kind of dry right now. I think my battery's shot. So I think I'll leave you with my end screen, which is just my schedule, but it's got a little surprise. I hope you enjoy it, and Otsu Raven, Otsu Crow, Otsu Cringe, Otsu Niji Sanji had very good debuts. Otsu, I cried during their debuts. Otsu, expensive phones, console exclusivity. Otsu, no kabocha, no pumpkin. Otsu, I'm out of breath. See you later.